But not this one.
7,000?
Yeah, not this one.
That was Willie.
That was Willie's.
Yeah, that one didn't go in any orifice.
That's right.
Orifice. That's a fun word.
Yeah.
I didn't think today I'd wake up and hear the word orifice.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I did.
now.
This is serious. Hey, I'm Chad Davis. I'm here with my good pal, Jared Chambliss, actor, comedian, writer, all the things. My beautiful wife is with us. She is a comedian herself, writer, producer, all the things. And also 2013 Extreme Ironing Champion of what's Murfreesboro? Rutherford County.
Rutherford County.
Rutherford.
Yeah.
Was in Rutherford where she won.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I won.
Yeah.
It's not where I live, but it's where I won.
Yeah. Me and Jared can't compete in that anymore because, President Trump banned men from women's sports. So.
Right. Yes.
I like where that went.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
stiff collar.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. So, welcome to things. And we're also the creators of Nashville Nonsense. If you haven't checked that out, go to the channel and view some of our awesome content. We have a wonderful, and extravagant, awesome team. We love everybody except for two of them. And you know who you are, the two. And, that's the thing. Sketch comedy. Family friendly. And when we say family friendly, it's not for your preschooler. I am more of a teenage mindset, forever teenager, right in here.
Nice.
In here.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. So
not so much in my lower back nowadays, but...
Right. But it's so that if, you can watch it with your grandparents, you can watch it with your teenage kid, everybody's going to love it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to change your life.
Yep.
Yes, it is life-changing.
Life-changing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Who is the, like when you think back in your wonder years, like the funniest people that stood out to you, like, oh man, that was like, I like funny. I like to laugh.
Well, my dad.
Your dad? Yeah. Your dad is funny.
I mean, just, we came from, my family's pretty funny. My dad's side of the family is very funny.
Mm-hmm.
Very funny people. My mom's side of the family, not funny at all.
A bunch of sticks in the mud.
They were very serious.
Yeah. That's just, the same way with it's flip-flop though.
That's true.
My mom's really funny, and her side of the family was really, really funny. My dad's side, very serious.
Very serious.
Very stoic almost. How about you, Jared?
My family, I think all of them is probably about the same amount of funny. I'm light years ahead of them.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, of course.
But who, when you were
who did I look up to? It wasn't anybody in the house.
Okay.
Like I would say maybe even like something like maybe David Letterman.
David Letterman's funny.
Or Jay Leno.
Top 10.
I watch them every night going to bed, kind of like they're top 10. Their monologues that they would do.
Is that the first time? Like, I guess that was what is that?
When you're
elementary or middle school?
Maybe preteen. Yeah, middle school.
Is that when you were kind of these are things are funny? Is that
even maybe Conan O'Brien too. I mean,
that's my favorite.
I would go to sleep and have these on, and Conan came on later back then.
He's the best.
But I thought his show was him and Andy Richter. They were both very funny.
I love Conan. Conan is the best.
So funny.
As a young kid, that's what I thought. But I mean, after I got a little bit older, my favorite comedian, hands down, Norm Macdonald.
Oh, Norm!
Without a doubt. Yeah, I think he's the best comedian that ever breathes oxygen.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, hands down.
See it.
Over, just over everybody too. Anybody that I put him against anybody.
Never got to see him live, but I've seen a lot of his comedy, and you're right. He is a very was a very funny human being.
Man, top shelf Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
See, I like old school, like Tim Conway, Carol Burnett show.
Oh yeah.
That was my Carol Burnett show.
Yeah, Dick Van Dyke was funny.
Yeah.
Dick Van Dyke, yes.
I think the
Lucille
first
Ball.
time I really was laughing. I can remember when I was little, was the Three Stooges. And so
I thought you were going to say something else. I was going to say when I was very little, Three's Company.
Oh, Three's Company.
Isn't that crazy what our parents let us watch?
Yeah, I watch it now. Three's Company, I thought, John Ritter.
Oh, John Ritter.
yeah.
Like Pitfalls.
Yeah.
Like him being able to, or what's it called? Pratfalls? Pitfalls?
That's not the Stooges, though.
Yeah.
A different three.
Yeah.
Pitfalls. Yeah, that's some of the things you find in the jungle, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Pratfalls, though.
I mean, John Ritter and Pratfalls pretty amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of good Pratt comics or pratfall comics. What do you call them?
Yeah. Kevin James,
Chevy Chase.
I also liked Mr. Furley on the show too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mr. Furley.
Yeah, he's played by
Don
Don Knotts.
Yeah.
Which,
Yes.
the Ghost of Mr. Chicken. And,
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Don Knotts.
Yeah, us too.
Have
We
you
love
ever seen Private Eyes?
Yes, yeah.
Favorite movie.
Like
Yes.
the top scene that comes out to me, Tim Conway, when he's talking about the Wookalar. If you haven't
Yes.
seen it, go see Private Eye. There's a couple of scenes you might want to fast forward there.
Yeah, there are a couple scenes.
Like
Or slow them down.
For-
the scene I'm talking about, you want to slow down and watch over and over again.
yeah.
But he's in the pantry and he's talking about the Wookalar and he's eating these peaches, the canned
Oh, my
peaches, and it's all like
goodness.
coming out. Hilarious.
Best.
Oh yeah.
And that movie was filmed in North Carolina
Yeah,
at
the
the
Biltmore.
Biltmore Mansion.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so we've been there several times.
It's
And
beautiful.
It's just,
Yeah.
I love
There are a bunch
that
of
movie.
liars there, but it's beautiful.
Bunch of liars.
Yeah. I mean, when you go there and I ask them, hey, where's the secret passages? Oh, there's no secret passage here. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
There is.
Yeah.
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 100%.
But why would they tell me where they're at?
Right.
But they lied to me.
Right.
Right.
And then they're winking.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are
Yeah,
none
right.
here.
There's none
Right.
here.
Yeah. We've never heard of Harriet Tubman.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, it's a different passage.
Secret-
No,
yeah. Different passage.
Different
Yeah.
railroad.
But yeah, huge fan. Don Knotts and Tim Conway, they're
Yeah.
like
What's the name of the
Top
movie where Don
5.
Knotts where he turns into a fish for a little while?
Mr. Limpet.
Yeah, Mr. That's another good one.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
incredible Mr. Limpet.
Incredible
Yes,
Mr.
that's
Limpet.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The
another good
fish even looked like him.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Little
they made
bug-eyed
it. They made
and-
it look like him.
Big fish
That was
lips.
intentional.
I think
Oh,
that
was it intentional?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was
It's not
like
like they
coincidental.
found a fish.
I thought that was coincidental.
They
They
like,
ran, what do they call it? Like they run
like a contest, like a look-alike contest.
What fish looks the most like Don?
Yeah.
Knotts?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I was like, man, that's very coincidental.
No, it
looks
was a
just like him.
cartoon.
Yeah, they were wrong.
I thought it was coincidental. I wasn't very bright then or now.
I thought it was his offspring.
Yeah. How did they get him to look like that?
Well, you know,
The
like
mom was a fish,
they
and
say,
the
like-
dad was Don Knotts.
Right.
They say like your pets look like you, like your dog.
Yeah.
Same expressions as you
Really?
and things. So
Have you never heard that?
No.
Yeah. If like people that have been around their dogs or long enough, they start looking like them.
no.
I guess.
All right.
It's like Face Off with what was that show?
Nicolas Cage. And,
Yes.
Oh, it's just
John
like
Travolta.
that. It's just like
exactly like that. Yeah.
That's when I think about that. You're right.
Nicolas
That's
Cage
absurd.
and
The Cage.
John Travolta.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Cage.
That was
Vinnie
great, like,
Barbarino.
Oscar-winning Academy Award.
That's good stuff.
Do you know who Vinnie Barbarino is?
I actually like
Vinnie
Nick Cage.
Barbarino?
Yeah.
I really
Oh,
like Nick Cage. I think Nick Cage is awesome. My favorite Nick Cage movie. You got one? You got one in mind? Anyone?
Face-Off's
Con
pretty
Air.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Raising
awesome.
Arizona.
Raising Arizona is that's
Worst
top shelf.
movie.
Yeah, that's
Raising Arizona is the worst
Yeah.
movie.
I don't think it was any good.
Holy
I can't
smokes!
tell if y'all being for real. Y'all
No.
really enjoyed
There's
that.
some language in that movie, but
The movie's horrible.
if you can watch it,
No, I
like,
think
ClearPlay
it. Oh, it's great.
Oh,
So
my
funny.
Goodness, what? Are you
you being for
serious?
real?
Yes, I'm being 100% serious. I didn't think
funny.
we'd ever disagree about some funny movie.
Yeah, no,
Holy cow.
no, I did not. I would rather watch Ray Stevens' The Streak over and over. Than
I'd watch it too.
Oh, over and over though?
Over and over.
One time's funny, but you know.
One time's funny.
Wow.
7, 15, and then you're like, all right, man,
jump
we
off
get
a cliff.
it, yeah.
Give me a
Boogity, boogity.
baby, hi. Give
Boogity,
me a baby. You don't like that?
No, I thought it was horrible.
Well, no, I think it's very,
horrible.
very funny.
I met
All right,
John
moving on.
Goodman one time.
Oh, you know,
I love John Goodman.
Hey, I tell all the kids all the time that John Goodman could have been their daddy.
John Goodman's the only reason I watched Roseanne. So
Oh, okay.
No.
Well,
John Goodman hit on Amber at a party.
I know that's right. I'd be proud too.
My goodness.
Yeah.
It's one of my proudest moments.
Yeah.
I was in college. I was like
Yeah.
20 years old.
He said, "Hi, my name's Mike Wojciechowski."
No,
He didn't do that?
He didn't. He was.
No, it's not Wojciechowski.
He had
No,
a
it's
little-
Scully. Scully. My name's
That's
Scully.
not even the right kid.
Yeah, that's Billy Crystal.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's a city flicker.
I got hit on by Billy Crystal.
I chose the wrong
Party.
name.
Right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
And
So
Mr. Connor.
yeah, no. He came up to me and asked me out.
This was during Roseanne, or after Roseanne, or during.
Probably during. It was like.
And you had the ability to say no?
95.
Wow.
I think it was 95.
That's a lot of willpower.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'll say this.
my
I have an
goodness.
unblemished lifestyle of heterosexuality. I would have had trouble if John Goodman asked me out to say no. I'd have
No.
gone somewhere with him. I'd be like, yeah, let's go, John.
Oh my goodness.
Have a beer with him. I mean, drink beer, but I would have died.
He was pretty inebriated. And then he came up to me. And,
okay, now it's making more
Oh,
sense.
okay, yeah. Wow.
That's why he asked
Yeah.
He had a few too many, and then he saw
I think
it.
I would have omitted that information.
I would have
Yeah.
He was completely sober in his right mind.
Yeah.
You ever like, no, he was drunk out of his mind. He couldn't see straight. And he stumbled onto me and said, hey, your work, you have a
Call me Wanda.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here on This Is Serious, we have a format we like to play with, and up to you. Leave comments and tell us if you want us to do something, change something around, and we may listen to that.
Maybe.
But help us out.
Yep.
So the first segment we like to do is
It News? This is where I pick through the news and find the most serious topics for us to be able to
She does
discuss on
find
here.
the best topics, too.
Yeah, very, very
probably a
serious.
whale story in there, or aquatic life, or marine.
Seems to be a stickler.
We'll see. We'll see.
There's got to be a fish in there somewhere.
All right. So first story is a suspect steals and swallows $700,000 worth of jewelry. So this is, I call it belly full of jewels.
Was it Mouth from the Goonies? Golly.
No.
Right?
Yeah, because he did that, didn't he?
He did a bunch of jewels.
He did.
in his
It's
mouth.
like, yeah.
But not this one.
7,000?
Yeah, not this one.
That
This-
was Willie.
That was Willie's.
Yeah,
That was
that one
Willie's.
didn't go in any orifice.
That's right.
Orifice. That's a fun word.
Yeah.
I didn't think today I'd wake up and hear the word orifice.
Yes.
But I'm glad I
Three times
did.
now.
We can only dream. We can only
We
dream.
can only hope. So how much was it again? You said 7,000?
$700,000.
700,000.
Oh,
He now faces charges of robbery and grand theft for goods valued over $100,000.
Only way I find this news if it was like Flavor Flav's clock or something is what he swallowed. He had this-
yeah. You can see it.
You can imagine it going in and like it's got to come
Oh
out.
my
Yeah.
goodness.
You see the outline of the clock. And
It's 7:15.
Oh, okay. Wait here. The police say a man in Florida pretended to represent a professional athlete to gain access to expensive jewelry, which he then stole. A body scan taken after his arrest shows the objects in his system. You can see it in his stomach.
Wow.
So here's the picture of
At least it was in his stomach.
jewelry.
Oh, wow.
That little piece is $700,000.
I guess so. I guess so.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's like a whistle.
It's John Madden's
Yeah, I
whistle.
was saying, was he a referee?
It looks malignant to me.
Yeah.
It's a key to a safety deposit box that has $700,000
Right.
worth of jewelry.
No,
That's why
yeah.
it's worth so much.
I'm about to say it's just one little thing that. Whoa.
Yeah, but what's the deal? He pretended
I was-
to be a professional athlete. Like,
No,
what? How
yeah.
does that work? Like, he comes in and it says, "Why would they give him jewelry?" I don't
of course-
understand.
Well, like if you're an NBA star and you're wearing someone's gear, I
Some
mean, you're,
bling is what the kids
yeah,
call it.
bling, then you're
Okay.
getting notoriety,
was
and
iced
people
out.
are gonna come to your store because of Kevin Durant's wearing your necklace.
Right.
Or,
So it looks very small. It looks like it's probably an individual ring. So it's probably some guy.
Do you know who Kevin Durant is?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna pick a name that you maybe not familiar with. Throw out another name. What I'm saying, what my point is,
Right.
if I throw out another obscure NBA
Allen
player,
Iverson.
yeah, he knows
I do.
that. You
I saw.
him.
I
has a
saw
lot
him
of
play.
jewelry.
I saw him
Yeah.
play live.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson
He's a
against the
baller.
Pacers.
Reggie Miller?
Yeah, I saw him.
Cheryl Miller?
I don't know.
See, that's my point. Like, if it was like a person you didn't know,
Right.
and you were a jurist,
That was the playoff game. That they like in Indianapolis.
But my point is, if you saw someone come in your store and they told you that they were an NBA player and they looked the part, they were a tall guy, athletic.
You'd hand them a ring, and then this
Yeah.
guy swallowed it and was like, what ring?
Yeah, but what did he do? Like the jewelry guy is like, okay, here's all these these whistles, and he just like,
Yeah, I would have, as soon as the guy turned his back or something, then he would have swallowed it, and then just been like, yeah, you know.
I'd have had some ranch there. To
what
be
a
able to get that down.
moron! Because you're in a jewelry store
Yeah,
and
you're
there's
getting
cameras
caught.
everywhere.
You're getting caught.
I mean,
course.
how ridiculous.
He's thinking
There's
in
gotta be
3 days, 4 days, he's going to be rich. is what he's
Yeah, there's got to be something else to that. I'm sure it wasn't. I mean, I would hope not. I mean, who knows? People are really crazy, but there has to be something more to it than him just looking at the guy and just putting
Sure,
it in
maybe
his mouth.
they told him it was 2 carats.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? No? Okay.
Nice.
This is
Baby
serious.
carrots? Is it baby carrots?
This is serious. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But yeah, is that news?
No.
Not really. Probably to his proctologist.
stupid.
The news will be when they get the ring back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet he has to poop in like a strainer. Like they have a strainer thing. And
We do have some cereal that would help him.
yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poop to a strainer.
One time my sister swallowed her.
Like you sit on top of the strainer.
No, I get it.
And you grow
One
it out.
time
And
I
then you like sift for gold. You're like
No,
sifting.
you wouldn't sift?
Yeah, you have to. You got to get through all the corn and
My
nuts.
sister swallowed a cap, a gold cap. That's all I got to say.
Did she find it later? What does that
saying.
mean?
Yeah,
saying.
I won't say who, but I know someone that ate a penny
She
and
swallowed it. And
Yeah.
they kept that
It was a
scent.
very expensive cap.
Yeah.
And she swallowed it. And they,
Good story, Amber.
Yeah, can you
they
keep going?
recovered it.
Oh, they. Who's they?
Well,
The officials? Oh, your mom.
They retrieved it.
Did she sit there with a catcher's mitt? I was like,
Like Johnny Bench.
I don't know if
Call
it's.
some
I don't know if
bitches.
she still has the cap.
What kind of? How big was the hat?
It was a cap. Oh
It's like a fishing hat or
yeah.
my goodness. Yeah. Okay, moving right
a couple of lures in it.
along. A couple
It's a
of-
sombrero.
Long. yeah. The big 10-gallon.
Okay, wait. Okay, a Bulgarian, a new news story. Okay. Bulgarian football club, this is soccer, football, football club, apologizes after holding minutes of silence for a former player who was actually still alive.
Was he there?
I don't think
He's just in the stands like, no,
there?
I'm here. I'm still with you guys.
I don't know. When the officials realized their mistake, they said that they wished their former player many, many years of good health. We're so sorry.
What's his name? Does he give his name?
Yeah, but I can't pronounce
Okay,
it.
so you don't have to give it to them. But so they're over the announcement. They say, Alejandro, we wish him forever in the afterlife. And then Alejandro comes over and goes, guys, I'm
I'm right here.
fourth row. I'm right here.
They had already taken the minute of silence. So like the
So
whole
he
crowd.
took the silence and he was there. You're saying so he took the same silence.
Maybe he wasn't there then, because otherwise, it's not like a
okay.
wedding where it says like.
He was
is
probably
anybody
he's
wanna
probably at the
keep
concession
silent?
stand. And he was probably like,
I think he was getting some nachos.
Why am I so quiet?
quiet. And they're like, the ghost.
He's getting nachos.
Yeah. And then he comes back and stands in line. They're like, ah!
Yeah. So could you imagine? Like
Yeah.
Wow.
and he was a former player. Like he was like everybody knew who he was. He was like some famous player.
Where did they get their info? They just gotta.
Wow.
That guy's got one job to
You
know
gotta
who's
double
alive.
check, man. Yeah, that just shows you should always double check your information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who's alive? Like who gave him that information? Like who told him?
Definitely wasn't the
He's
people
dead.
tearing tickets.
It was before a Sunday's game.
What if someone had like memorabilia? Like if someone had some kind of, because everyone knows if it's a famous person and it's memorabilia and they are known to be passed on, the
It's more
value of
valuable because you can't
value
get
goes
them to
up.
sign it to anything else because they're dead.
Right. So
Both teams had lined up and they were all taking a moment of silence, and the whole crowd was taking a moment of silence, I guess.
Huh. Or what if it was Alexander? What did you say?
Alejandro is what I said.
yeah.
That-
Yeah,
know.
Alex. What if it was Alex?
Right.
right.
I mean, and he just want a little bit of attention,
Oh, he's the one that said he was dead?
maybe. I mean,
so you just very quickly before the game, like, remember to do a thing, a moment of silence for
or no, he just
Alex.
Well, yeah, he just spreads it around like, hey,
Oh, it's like telephone where he's like,
Did you hear I'm dead?
yeah, did you hear? Yeah,
Yeah, I passed away yesterday.
wow.
he wasn't relevant anymore in the game of football, and he was just looking to get back in the limelight. Maybe.
Maybe so. Wow.
Well,
And he
What a
really
jerk.
needs it.
Some
God.
kid's autograph probably
Everybody turns on
skyrocketed.
him. It's his fault. Everybody turns on him.
So somebody had his autograph and it skyrocketed, and now it went right back to wherever it was. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's-
Blow now.
Oh yeah, because you can still get one. You can get 5.
Right.
It's like Will Smith stuff just went down.
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But you know, like what
probably.
are they called? The little
sure it
cards, the player cards, the
I think they're just called cards.
cards,
Yeah.
soccer cards.
you
So
go.
whatever, and they like have it scratched off, like
Oh, like when.
like when he died, they have it scratched off.
So you're saying that these cards wouldn't reprint? They would just scratch through. They go, okay, if you get a Alejandro, mark off and put still living.
That would be the card right there if it already was printed saying he was dead.
Right.
That would be worth something.
Yeah,
Sure.
that would be worth something.
Yeah, he probably made a lot of money off of that.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Hey, Alejandro went
Yeah.
from being dead to you saying he was a jerk to he's actually a pretty smart guy.
Yeah.
If you know, you can make some money.
Yeah,
off of
no,
that.
that's not news. It would be news if he actually did die and came back.
Right.
That would be news. I'll keep tabs on that in the news to
Yeah.
see if we hear
Any
shit.
resurrection
Think
news?
about, any resurrection
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah. I know a story where a guy who died and came back to life.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do too.
It's a pretty famous story.
Yeah,
Name's Jesus.
that's right. That's right. Okay,
Thank
so
you. Thank you,
Our
Jesus.
southern neighbors pronounce it as Jesus.
Yes.
Right.
So,
My Lord and
thank
Savior.
you.
yes. All right. So another story here called Stick Nation. Call it Stick Nation.
Nice.
So
I'm peeking.
this is a story about apparently there's this TikTok sensation, millions and millions of followers called Stick Nation or something about sticks. And the whole thing is that 2 guys just find some sticks and they hold it up and they talk about how unusual their stick that they found in the wilderness is.
Oh.
And everybody just keeps finding sticks and talking about their stick and how fabulous.
All right.
Different sticks.
Yeah, different sticks that they find.
The
It's
only
like-
sticks
it's like
that
a
I
huge
like is the
following.
band. Mr. Roberto.
I blame the internet for stupid stuff like this. going on.
It's crazy because it'd be ridiculous to have,
Yeah.
you know, any kind of, you know, podcast or
That's what I'm
thing
saying
that's
is if
just ridiculous.
you could put out anything and people follow it.
It's true.
A stick?
A stick.
Stick, yeah, put a stick. Like
We're doing the wrong stuff here, people.
Stick, like unusual sticks,
What?
whatever.
You know how long it took me to set this set?
Right.
And how long it took him to go in the woods and
Find a stick.
find a stick?
Yeah.
Do you realize that if we were playing Imagine, like Amber, we could
Yeah.
imagine the biggest stick in the world?
That's right. Maybe if they beat somebody with this.
Oh, I'd watch that.
Man, yeah, that's
Yeah. Maybe beat that Alex guy.
I don't know.
Beat him.
Hey, what's up with poor Alejandro? What happened with it?
I don't know.
Dude, what did he do but die and come back?
I think he faked it. I think it's on him.
Stick. Okay,
Machiavelli.
I got another one. That one's kind of a silly
Yeah, you're
story.
stinking holding up
Okay.
sticks and taking pictures.
Man is buried in his favorite candy bar coffin.
Oh,
Okay, I like
Okay.
this.
yeah.
First of all, before we do that, what's your favorite candy?
Favorite candy or candy bar or
Candy bar.
Oh.
favorite
Reese's
candy.
Cups would be mine.
Yeah, man.
Do you put
that's
them in the freezer?
Yes, well, every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, they're
Reese's
better.
Cup.
The mini
Refrigerator,
ones.
yeah.
I like the miniature ones. I don't like the regular ones.
Yeah, I like
Reese's
the,
Cups and Kit Kats for me.
yeah, I like
Oh,
the.
Kit Kats too?
Mm-hmm.
Kit Kats kind of have like a waxy, like
No, don't eat them.
chocolate
Don't eat them, then,
taste.
Amber. Leave them for me.
Waxy. I think they're kind of waxy.
Yeah, I don't.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
I like Reese's Cups. I do. I like gum, like Big League Chew. If you're going like old
Really?
nostalgia, yeah.
When was the last time you had Big League?
No, I'm just saying I like that. I mean, the idea of like putting all of it in your mouth as much as you can.
Really?
And trying to build a big bubble. But I
Yeah.
like gum.
But listen to me,
Yeah.
don't judge, Amber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like gum.
Junior mints.
No,
Oh, yeah, I do like Junior Mint. I like
Oh,
everything
Junior
Junior Mint. Junior Mints or
a
York
big fan.
peppermint patty.
No.
Yeah.
You know
I
what's
don't
great when a junior mint is like when it's, you know, kind of melted a little bit, like when
In your
you
pocket?
like. No, not just one, but like you have the box and it's like you get down to the bottom and there's like 3 that are smashed
That
together.
you just throw away.
No, it's like a mega junior mint.
Oh no! We toss those. Those are like bad
Oh,
ones.
they're so
Yeah,
good
they're like
when they're
deformed.
Yeah,
like,
it's like the ooze
mashed
is already
together.
leaked out of some of it. And
Yeah.
No, when they're mashed together. They're good.
Well, couldn't you just mash the other ones on top together?
Can you just take
I
3
don't
and
know.
put
It's
them
something
together?
about. It's like when you get the last fry at the end of your bag. It's like
No.
something about the.
It's not.
Eat the
It's like
last
you're
fry.
eating the
What are you
fries.
doing?
You're eating the fries out of the container, and then when you search the rest of the bag, that's where you. Is that what you're
Right,
talking about?
it's kind of like that.
But the fries don't like morph together.
No, but it's a nice surprise.
I would like it more if they were like one big fry. If there was like 5 fries.
It's like a giant fist fry.
Yeah, like a
2-pound
What?
fry.
like a mound.
That's
like
called a waffle fry at Chick-fil-A.
I think it's called a potato.
So is
like
it's called
a potato.
I was gonna have like a big fry, like something that was like 6 fries in one.
Yeah,
You mean a
just like at the
potato,
bottom.
Chad?
Right.
Not peeled.
So yeah, I like Junior Mints. Those are good.
So what was this guy's coffin?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So the guy's coffin is a Snickers coffin,
That's solid.
Is it because he's going to be there a while?
and it says I'm nuts.
I'm nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
He spent all this money on this coffin.
Yeah, it's just some random guy. I don't know. Maybe if he was the guy that started Snickers, maybe it would be cool.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
the random guy who just.
just some guy that go like, I love Snickers, and then
Yeah.
put I'm nuts on the side of it.
Yeah.
That's buried
see,
in there.
That money,
Seems like a
that
good.
money could have gone somewhere
Yeah.
else.
I already
some
know what I'm going to do. And I've already told Amber this.
I know. We know this.
So,
Please inform me, Chad.
when I go on to be with the Lord, my body's still here.
Fingers crossed.
Yep. I
fingers
want to be cremated, and I want to be put in a cannon and shot out at my funeral.
Little piece of Chad everywhere.
Well, yeah, well, 2 things, and then that when you leave, you have a little piece of me, and I want a little bit left to put in when the timers of the game, and when the game things.
Right.
So when you're playing a family game, I can always still be there, and you check and keep time.
Huh.
He's always competitive with the game, so he wants to be a part of every game now for the rest of our life.
I can control. I still control the rules of the
It
game.
wouldn't even be for a game. You could just use, because those little things you can make them a minute, or depending on how much of you put in there, it could be a 3-minute timer. You could use it like as a. Yeah, it could be one. Like, hey, the potatoes will be ready in an hour, and you turn it over,
and then
have
the air
all
just
Chad,
clogs up everything.
Right. No, that's good. That's good.
Like they didn't burn me all the way. And there's like
Oh
an
my
ear like,
goodness.
stuck in the thing, and it's like a clogged up.
And then the potatoes
Wow.
overcooked because
yeah,
Chad's
Back
ear.
to potatoes.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. Shot out of a cannon.
that's
Great.
news. That's news.
Yeah.
I like
You
it.
think that's news?
I mean, I like that I saw it. I think it's weird, but yeah, I mean,
I'm wondering, like, if there's a squirrel, like in the the cemetery, and they dig that up and they see
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
they
yeah.
think
Jackpot. Pinch poke,
That's
Omiko.
right. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Jackpot. Yeah. So I don't know. Seems a little
Yeah.
weird.
I mean, it is weird, yeah, but I mean, still, I guess it's news.
Yeah. But I'm with you. I
What
mean, if
state?
he
What state was he buried in? Does it say?
I don't know.
No, that looks like
Because you almost don't want to bury that. I feel
Yeah.
like that should go in a mausoleum.
Sure, because this guy, I'm sure, has a lot of following.
yeah, that's
to
a
have
lot
that
of
in a
good
mausoleum.
artwork and lacquer on that
That's what I'm
thing.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like it's been wrapped, you know, like professionally.
He's also a fan of Beanie Babies. Apparently, is that a Beanie Baby on there?
Some kind of bear.
Yeah. There's
Remember
a lot
those
going
things?
on here. Yeah, Beanie Babies.
Yeah,
It's strange.
That was a weird collection.
It would also be cool if maybe
that's weird.
if he died maybe from obesity from eating too much.
I think the coffin would be bigger.
Good point.
Not
It
if
would
it was
be a
diabetes.
giant size Snicker.
If it was diabetes, he could have had his
Share size.
feet. He could have had his
Share
feet
size.
cut off
Oh,
for
that's true.
diabetes,
That's
and they
taking
could have
it
shortened
okay.
it.
Inches.
This is going off the rails.
All right.
All right, so this is news. News is over, and we're ready for our next segment, which is
Story time.
story time.
Story time.
Story time with Jared.
I'll do a story with you.
Okay.
Since we talked about Chad wanting to be cremated, I'll give you a cremation story. How about that?
Okay.
Oh, that sounds fun.
During COVID, my dad's oldest brother passed away and wanted to be cremated. And a lot of our family members were busy or had COVID or couldn't get out and get some of the stuff done. So my other uncle kind of delegated with me to going and picking up his remains. Okay. And I had never dealt with any kind of cremation before. So I do like to do things like what I call harmless fun. So especially with people I've never met, I like to just have fun and, just play a little game. Again,
Makes it
harmless fun
interesting.
with them.
Yeah.
So we get there and I say we, it was just me. I get there and the lady brings me in a room and she's, it's like a lot of paperwork, a signing of things. And she asked if I wanted to urn my uncle's ashes. And in my mind, I'm like, oh gosh, my uncle sent me down here to get them, and I don't know what this lady's thinking that I'm going to have to do, but
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do it. Whatever.
You're gonna have to work and
I
work
can't
for the
go back
ashes.
without my. I can't
Right.
go back without my aunt.
You got to wash some dishes.
Yeah, and
you
so
gotta
I
mow
look
the
at her.
grass.
I look at her and I go, I don't know what you have in mind, but yeah, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
she was like, what I have in mind, and I'm like, yeah, what do I got to do to earn them? And she was like, no, we have these, and she showed me like they had several urns, and they all cost money, and my family was just like, no, just get whatever. And I just asked them, I go, what do you have that like just comes with it, like?
Just a bag.
And that's what it was.
Just a bag.
It was a bag, and it came, and they put him in these cardboard boxes. It was two of them, and because they separated it, because at this time, my grandmother was still alive, his mother, so she wanted half, and then his partner in life, which I guess you could say my aunt, but I mean they were never married,
Right.
so she wanted the other half.
Okay.
So it was separated into two boxes, and inside the boxes it was bagged up, the ashes. But they bring it to me out like in a...
They already separated it for you.
Yes, they separated it for me, and they brought it to me, and they said, it's been separated because your grandmother and your aunt wanted them separate. And I said, oh, thank you. I go, listen, my aunt wanted legs and arms. How did you separate it? And the lady freezes and looks at me almost like, I don't know if he's dumb and doesn't know, or if I really need to answer. She goes, it doesn't work like that. And I go, okay, fine. I go, whatever.
Yeah. I'll tell them that this is the arms and legs.
I was like, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I literally left that day with my uncle. He went in the trunk of the car. It's the only time I can tell you I rode around with my uncle in the trunk, and then had to deliver his remains to his mom. And
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
so
Did you tell them that story?
of course I did. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It was very fun. I had
That is
fun with the
fun.
lady, and she never really did know half the time whether I was joking or not.
Sure.
And you know what's kind of awkward in that position for her?
There's a
is
lot of
that-
awkward stuff.
Well, no, because that's fun. That's super fun. But like for funeral parlor people, or
They're
whatever,
always very serious.
No,
Yes.
they have to be.
Yeah.
And they're never big personalities. They're always like very.
Which again, like I'm sure people come in there and
Got
they're going through a hard time. But listen, my uncle would have loved every joke I did with him in there. Oh,
Yeah.
he would have loved it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that he was riding around in my trunk too.
Yeah.
You would have loved it.
Oh, he would probably preferred I put him in the trunk, so I can say,
Can you go pick me up like that? And then because
You want me to pick your ass and your remains?
whatever little bit I'm gonna put in the time capsule stuff, and then
Right.
whatever for the canon, you can do the same joke.
okay,
And this time, film it.
only if I get a piece of you too, Chad. Like maybe I
Okay.
can wear a necklace or something.
yeah.
A little locket of
A little locket of Chad.
Chad's remains.
We'll give you a piece of his hair.
Wait,
very small piece.
Being smart.
Yeah, that's a true story.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's
That's
funny.
a pretty funny story.
It is funny.
So I did earn my uncle's ashes
Yes, you did earn
I did.
it. With a couple of jokes.
with dollars.
The open mic night at the
You're like,
funeral home.
Is this thing on?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, I love it.
Oh man.
Oh, that's a good story. That's
That is a
awesome.
good story.
All right,
Wow.
so we'll transition to show and tell.
Show and tell. All
Show
right.
and tell. This is the segment
All right.
where Jared brings something and shows it.
So just like when you're in kindergarten, preschool, you would bring something to the class and you would show it and then you would tell about it, and a lot of good stuff. Jared has brought a lot of great things, and I've brought even better things. Just go check them out, previous things, and people's voting on them.
How dare you?
Yeah.
People like the stuff that I'm
People
bringing.
vote
I
and
brought
see.
better things. Okay.
So we'll see what Jared
let's see.
brings
I'll tell you
first.
this, Chad. It is not in my nature to be mysterious. But this next show and tell, I can show you, but I'm not going to be able to tell you where it came from or how I obtained it. Just leave it at that. This is 10 troy ounces of fine silver. It
Who's
is-
Troy?
again,
Who'd you take this from?
You took it from Troy.
I can't tell where I got
Troy,
this
if
from.
you're out there, you're missing some silver. I know where it's at.
Troy, they're lying. I've had this the whole time. Listen, there are no fingerprints able to get on this, so you can hold it. It is 10. It's 10 troy ounces. Feel how heavy it really
I'm
is.
gonna look up what Troy ounce.
It's got
Dang.
some weight to it. It is-
Troy ounces are pretty stout.
It is
it's not like what I thought that was going to be a lot louder.
It's a
lighter.
silver bar, man.
You know what? You can make one big bullet and kill a werewolf out of this.
Yep.
Like a big bullet, like the bullets from Super Mario
Is it a
Brothers.
werewolf or a
Werewolf.
or a Dracula?
No, Dracula you can kill with like a wooden stake,
Garlic.
holy water, crucifix, silver bullet werewolf all day long.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah, because when there are movie Silver Bullet.
Yeah, it's one of the Corys in the wheelchair.
Oh yeah.
Remember him scooting around?
Corey Haim.
Corey Haim.
Corey Haim was in it.
R.I.P.
Yeah, yeah. I don't recommend that movie. It's scary. It's a scary movie.
It's a great movie.
No, it's scary.
Anyway, this
wanna hold it.
is something.
Feel it, Amber. Feel it.
Oh yeah, it's got some weight to it.
Oh yeah.
I wonder
Exactly 10 ounces.
how 10 ounces, Troy ounces, how much?
Okay,
you know how
I'm
much
looking
it
it
is?
up right now. Troy ounces.
You mean like the dollar value?
Yeah, like if you were going into
No,
like the
no,
quick
no.
store and you want to buy a couple Dr. Peppers.
Yeah. So if I went into Quickie Mart and it's like, hey, can I just put this down on the counter and it's like, hey guys, will this work?
That would be legit sound too, because they were like, that would get my attention. Like, hey, yeah, you can have a couple Dr. Peppers, a Slim Jim.
No,
and
I'm sure this is probably valued at somewhere between maybe $9 and $14.
Oh no. It says Troy. Here's a history of Troy ounce.
It's not silver.
Is
a
reportedly
lot.
derived from the city of Troyes in France.
Yep.
A great trading center for medieval goods.
True.
So, the term Troy ounce is supposed to derive from the weights used at the famous medieval fair at Troyes. And the weight system, it relies on a 12-ounce pound instead of the conventional 16 ounces.
Oh, okay, that's why it's so heavy.
Troy is supposed to have been
that,
named.
That did not feel like an ounce that I was used to.
No, it's definitely got some weight on it.
Okay.
So no dollar amount.
Let's see. A single Troy ounce equals 31.1 grams, or about 10% more than a regular ounce.
Huh.
So how much?
31.
What would that just the brick of it. I guess the 10 ounces.
So in this system, 1 ounce is equivalent to 28 grams, but it'd be 31 grams.
Like the dollar value is what I thought you asked.
Okay, let me look up the dollar value. How many ounces was that?
10 Troy ounces.
Ounces. Let's see. Where'd you get that again? You can't.
Again, we can't
Troy.
discuss
Got it from
how
Troy.
I obtained it or anything of its history. Again, not trying to be mysterious, but
Dollar amount.
you're lucky you saw it.
Let's see. About 10 Troy ounces is worth. Look this up. I think it's like $300.
I could quit the show.
Yeah.
I think it's worth $300.
Could trade that in and quit.
Yeah. Anyway, can I hold on to it for the weekend?
Yeah, as long as.
How many of these do you have?
Yeah.
Again, I can't
say.
talk and discuss and divulge that.
All right. So
Yeah, I think it's like $300.
yeah, that seemed kind of boring.
Seems kind of boring.
When have you ever held pure silver in your hand like that, Chad?
Let me
Let me see what you got.
Okay.
let me
let's see
bring
what
some
Chad's got
life
here.
to this thing.
I wish
here.
you would.
All right, so
Yeah.
little known fact about me is that I deal with a little thing called misophonia. Okay,
True.
and for you guys out there don't know what misophonia is, it's a song written by Luke back in the 90s. No, I'm kidding.
No.
So it is, but no, it's actually a thing where people have an issue with people eating loud. Little strange noises like that when people eating or chewing, drinking,
Slurping.
Talking.
things like that. I mean, yeah. So it's a real thing. So
Yeah,
if,
believe me, it's a real thing.
So if someone's eating and eating with their mouth open,
It's his favorite.
Chad freaks out.
I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
Blood pressure boiling.
Yeah, just
Actually, side note, look at the Nashville Nonsense food episode.
Oh, yeah, the opener for that.
Yeah.
yeah.
In chat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So a good one.
Jared, Van, and myself.
Yep, yep.
And these jabronis are just eating really loud. It's a lot of fun. So,
What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah,
Throwing
oh.
out words here.
but you know what I'm saying. So if you don't look it up, misophonia. So this video,
Oh no.
I watched 6 seconds of it, and every time I've watched this over and over again, and
Oh no.
the 6 seconds of it, I really suffer. But the last 2 seconds of it is amazing.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Oh no.
Are you ready?
Wait.
Okay, I'm going to lean so
All
I
right,
can see.
here we go.
Okay. slapped the fire out of that boy. Wow.
See the hand shaking?
Yeah.
That's right.
totally.
The little kid that he slapped?
No, I think
they refer to them as little people.
little people.
Oh, okay.
Or,
It was
or the
an
M word.
adult.
Yeah.
That's
Midgets.
crazy.
Yeah. Or
No, a little person.
yeah. Or
What in the world?
like a
No,
Oompa.
no.
Not Oompa?
No.
what are Oompas?
What?
They were from the Willy
That
Wonka
was from
movie.
Willy Wonka.
Yeah, I know, but where did they come? They come from a certain type of land,
I can't
and they
remember.
were they called Oompa Loompas?
Yeah, they come from where she played all the time in
Imagination land.
Imagination.
Oh,
Imagination world.
yeah.
Okay, what in the world?
Slapped the fire out of that guy.
What in the world?
Open hand too.
Hey, you know what? I guarantee you.
That's like your dream.
I know, but I guarantee you that person eating heard this guy with the hand say not to do that, not eat with your mouth closed.
That wasn't the first.
That
go
was not the first go around. That was over and over again that built up. Did you see the shake?
Yeah, I'll tell you, if he would have closed that hand, he probably don't have to do it once.
Right. So that was more of a warning.
Was it Will Smith?
Chris Rock is not that small.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was his practice round.
Man.
Before.
But he sent him flying,
Yeah,
didn't he?
so-
You know what it reminded me of? Outside the hit, but that's how Mr. T got famous because he threw little people. It was a midget toss.
Oh, that's
what we call it, a
right.
midget toss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On was it World's Strongest Man or something like that?
I liked it better than the A-Team.
Yeah. But that's how he got famous.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Would throw little
'em.
people?
He didn't pity the fool.
No.
He threw them.
He pitied the little people.
Yeah.
He threw them. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah.
So Troy silver ounces.
In troy ounces versus Chad.
And no, here, listen.
Versus
I
little
guarantee
people
you,
getting
people
smacked.
watching right now have similar issues with the. I'm not the only
Okay,
one.
raise your hand if you have an
Misophonia.
issue with people eating.
Yeah.
So, two out of three.
Well, listen,
Like
we're
one
not
out of
the
two-
only people on the planet.
2 out of 3 do not have an issue with
There's
this.
a lot of people who have issues with this.
Yeah.
Now, listen. Listen. I know you're out there.
Yeah.
Vote the right way.
Oh my goodness.
This is serious.